Okay, welcome our viewers once again. I'm back. This is teacher Isaac Nyirimbibi, a chemistry teacher. As I told you last time, that I would come back for liquid soap. So today I'm back on how to make liquid soap. In just 20 minutes, you have 40 liters of liquid soap. So I'll be taking you through the materials needed, the steps we need to follow as you're going through the different steps of making liquid soap. For those who have not yet subscribed, click on that subscription button, share with friends so that they can always benefit from whatever we share on our channel. So on the materials we need, I'll be taking you through one material at a go. Number one, we have the additives. These are additives which are optional. This is perfume. This is flower perfume. You can see, but we have different flavors for perfume. But for today, we shall be using flower perfume. We have lemon perfume and many others. Then we have different colors. We have blue. We have orange. You can see we have orange color. We have this is also blue color. So these are different colors, and we said these ones are additives. They are optional. Then we have this is the common salt, the one we know very well, and this is commonly known as sodium chloride, and we need only 1,500 grams to make 40 liters of liquid soap. Then we have sulfonic acid. Sulfonic acid, this is very dangerous. That's why as we are using this, we need to put on safety gears, and because it is acid, very concentrated, and we need 1 kilogram of sulfonic acid. That's how it looks like. It's not honey. Some of you may think this is honey, but this is not honey but acid. Very dangerous, and we need to be careful as we handle it. This is ungalo. That's how it looks like. It's not very dangerous, but of course it is a chemical, and that is ungalo, which is also 1 kilogram. Don't forget, we are making 40 liters of liquid soap. Finally, we have our caustic soda. This is caustic soda, just this is the color, but caustic soda is white. And we have to be careful that when we have our caustic soda is covered very, very well. We just need 1 bottle top of a gel can, or we can use 40 grams of caustic soda. And I request one of the learners, please get a bottle top of a gel can like that, so that we can use it to measure caustic soda. Now, today I want to take you through a simple step and procedure, how we are going to use these materials to make our liquid soap. And as we said, whether you're in the village, whether you're at school, you can use the same process to make your own liquid soap. What do you need? You just need a stirring rod. I believe you can make your own. A stirring rod, and then you need a bucket. So everything is going to happen from this bucket, and later we shall dissolve into a bigger drum. I believe you can see we have a big drum here, the one which can accommodate, that one can accommodate 40 liters. That's why we have it, the one which is going to accommodate the 40 liters. So we're going to start the process. And what do we start with? Our first step we do is to get our ungalo. We get our ungalo. I believe we can now remove this. Let's have this one on the side. So as I said, we need just 1 bucket, and then we have our ungalo. This is how ungalo looks like, and then we can put it into our bucket. This is 1 kilogram of ungalo. 1 kilogram of ungalo. So here we try to squeeze it as much as we can, such that everything comes out. Everything comes out very well. So that is ungalo. Then our next step is mixing the salt. Now, if you don't have this salt, the common salt, we can still use the industrial salt. Industrial salt, you can also find it, but if you can't, then let's get this one. This packet is at only 1,000 shillings, so I believe it is very accessible. Where let me have one person. You'll be common salt. We add it to the ungalo, and I said if you don't have this, we can still use the industrial salt. Where can you get industrial salt? Still where they sell these other chemicals, we can be able to get the industrial salt. I'm putting 3 packets because each packet is at 500 grams, meaning the 3 packets they make 1,500. Can I get the other small stirring rod? Okay. So at this stage, we mix until when it forms a uniform mixture. So you keep on stirring until when you have a uniform mixture. I believe now you can see we have a uniform mixture, and as I said, you need to have enjoyed some portion so that you have this mixture done very well. So you can see now it is a uniform mixture. This is the mixture of common salt and ungalo. So when I said you are adding what? So we want the sulfonic acid, and that is how it looks like. And as I said, this is a dangerous stage where you need to be extra careful. The acid we are using is concentrated, and now that is concentrated, we have to make sure that we have our safety gears on. So I already have my safety gears, and now I'm going to tear it up. I mix it here, and then we'll be able to have another mixture. Please make sure you have another person with a bucket which is very clean, where we're going to dissolve caustic soda. Okay, so at this stage, we are adding the sulfonic acid. This is our sulfonic acid, and we say that is dangerous, and therefore we need to be extra careful as we handle this, making sure that you have some safety gears so that you can avoid any. So you can see now we want to mix it until when it is uniform. Okay, so you can see at this stage the sulfonic acid has mixed very well. It has mixed very well. Now, our next stage, we are going to mix the caustic soda, but this caustic soda is added by first dissolving it in a separate bucket. So we're going to get a separate bucket, we dissolve caustic soda, then thereafter we can mix it here. But as we said, all the water we use should come from. So at this stage, we want to add our caustic soda. We said caustic soda is corrosive. It is corrosive. You don't need to touch with your hands. Therefore, we have to be careful. And we know very well that it undergoes exothermic reaction whenever we dissolve. So we say that we need 40 grams, or we can use a bottle top. A bottle top of jerrycan, 20-liter jerrycan, and then you dissolve it separately. So we are dissolving it separately. We can leave that. We are dissolving it separately in a separate bucket. So we just shake this such that it can dissolve completely. So you want it to dissolve completely. So when you test on the walls of this, you find that is warm, meaning it is an exothermic reaction. Some heat is released. So at this stage, all the sodium caustic soda has dissolved, and now we can add it to our mixture. So at this stage you can add it to our mixture. And then the stirring continues. At this stage you need to be careful as we mix, because once if it sprinkles on your body, it can easily cause some burns. So you have to be very careful as we mix all this. To this stage, we can now transfer to our bigger bucket, because we want 40 liters. So you can transfer the whole of this to the bigger bucket, and then we continue to stir. So let's move to our bigger bucket. Please, I will need more of your help. So we have our drum here, but we need to be so we shall be using the 40 liters, or the water in the 40 liters is the one we are going to be using, so that we total it up. You bring that one. So at this stage we already have our liquid soap. This is our liquid soap, but as I said, the ingredients we used, they are for 40 liters. So our part now is to dilute to 40 liters, and then we can be in position to add in other additives. The additives we talked about, those are the color. We also add additives like perfume, but we said all those are optional. So we get our water. We are adding all the 40 liters. Can I get the next jerry can? Add that one. So we are adding up to 40 liters. And thereafter, we shall just be adding the additives. Shall be adding additives such that we can have a pleasant and nice looking liquid soap. We don't have time. Just continue mixing, continue mixing. So those are our 40 liters of liquid soap. What is remaining is adding. At this stage, you just want to add additives. We say that additives are optional. They are optional, but you're selling this one to customers, and they want something which is yellow. They want blue. I believe you're used to blue color, you're used to green color, but today we want to still make blue color that you know, so that you can make any other color the other side wherever you are. So let's see, how much do we add in 40 liters of liquid soap? Let's have a look. I have my friend here. Is that blue? So we're going to use pinches. Let's pause. We're going to put only 3 pinches. Do you know how to get 3 pinches? Yes, put 3 pinches, big ones, not just small. Those are very small. Get a pinch. Show them a pinch. Oh, is that a pinch? Okay. Add there. Continue adding. That is not enough. Now, of course, you add according to what you want. You want a very dark blue color, or you want light blue? Depending on what you want, of course, that will depend on how much color you're going to add. So you can see that is our blue color, but without wasting time, let's add also perfume. Today we have flower perfume, but as we said, we can add, let's first pause there, we add also perfume. Let's show them our perfume here. Open, we add perfume. Don't touch your clothing, otherwise you put color. So perfume, we are going to put 6 bottle tops in 40 liters. 6 bottle tops. That is one. Be faster. We have the second one. We have the third. And also perfume, it will depend on the tense of the scent you want. That is enough. That is enough. And today we are saying we are using flower perfume. Now we are going to mix until when it forms a uniform mixture, and you'll be ready to go. So let's continue mixing until when you have a uniform mixture. Of course, as we said, we are already done with our liquid soap. What is remaining is to mix, and then our liquid soap will be ready, but we shall wait for 24 hours. So after 24 hours, we shall just come back, and then we start packaging and we use it. It will be ready for use. Okay, that is our liquid soap, very ready. Blue liquid soap. What is remaining is packaging after 24 hours. After 24 hours, we shall be able to package our liquid soap. Okay, let's extend a little bit. Have you paused it? Okay, welcome. So after the 24 hours, as we said, we have our product. So you can see we have the product, and at this stage you can be in position to package it. You can package it in bottles, in jerry cans, depending on how you want to use your liquid soap. So you can see at this stage you can package. You can see we have these ones of 500 mils. Then you can also make your sticker and you label it according to your company, the way you want to call your company. So that is our product. But as we said, of course, we get our final product after the 24 hours, and then we'll be able to package and use it for any purpose, for cleaning purposes. That's it. You pause there. Okay, friends, now we are done with the process. That is Isaac Nyirimbibi, a teacher of chemistry. Don't forget to follow us on our channel, subscribe, and hit on the notification button that you can always get the updates when you're doing such detergents and more of such projects which are coming up. Have a blessed time. God bless.